Hello, beautiful people. Very good morning to you. I hope your night was fine. I hope you slept fine. I hope family is fine. I hope all is well. You woke up strong. Hi, so how are you doing this morning? I'm super excited to be your trainer for this particular session. My name is Udema Bong, and I'm a trainer with Impact Her. And I'm here not alone. I'm here with my colleagues, Amarachi. You see Amarachi in the chats. You see her name against the blue spanner, and then Judith is in the back end where she'll be making everything technically possible for us to have a successful flow of a session. So thank you so much for joining us this very beautiful morning. Happy weekend. How is the weather over where you are? So I'm speaking to you from Abuja, Nigeria, and it's a nice weather here. At least it's not raining. Right? And we have a fair weather. The sun is just rising. Just looks like a beautiful morning, right? So, so share with us in the chats as you join us. Share with us your name. Share with us your business. Share with us how your morning is coming up. Share with us how your day is breaking, and basically, what's happening around you as we have this very interesting time to share on this very interesting topic together. Get set up on Google Business Profile. So we are going to be having this discussion together for the next couple of minutes. So I hope you have writing material with you where you can get to jot down a couple of tips and ideas we're going to be sharing here. And I hope you enjoy the session. All right. So when you join us, remember to hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell and then hit on the share button and invite a friend. But as you join us, I want you to say something in the chat. Want you to tell us your name, tell us the country and the city you're joining us from, and tell us how you are faring. Tell us how the weather is. Tell us how you are doing this morning. Tell us how family is. Tell us how business is. Share with us in the chats. I'll be happy to engage with you. Marachi is there. Marachi is going to be there. She's going to be our moderator for this session. So do well to keep her busy in the chats, converse with her, ask her questions. We'll be happy to um, answer your questions. Now, if you have questions from this topic, we have questions from the previous topics, we are here and we are happy, we are ready to answer to all your questions. So do well to ask Amarachi and do drop all your questions in the chats. All right. Thank you so much once again for joining us. Okay, so we'll be doing this in 3 different segments. Now, the first part, we'll discover what the Google Business Profile is. That is the first part, and then we'll head over to the part where we'll learn how to get set up on the Google Business Profile. It's a simple process for you to get set up on it. And then we'll head over to the last part where you create an engaging Google Business Profile listing. It's important not just to have a Google Business Profile. It's important to have an engaging Google Business Profile and complete it. Keep it busy, keep contents coming so that it drives all the traffic and draws all the attention that you need. All right, so this is more like a reminder for those of you who don't know about the Google Hustle Academy or who are yet to register or who are yet to get accepted into the next cohort. So what you're going to do is to head over to g.co/hustle academy, and then you'll be able to sign up and get admitted into the next cohort. So don't fail to join. Don't fail to join the next cohort, especially if you want your business to grow and to scale. Hi, Ifoma. Thank you so much, Ifoma, for joining us. Good morning. I hope your morning is well. Ifoma sounds like Nigerian. So share with us which part of the world you are, right? So share with us which part you are and how you're faring, how the weather is over there, and how is the weekend coming up. Yeah, and we'll head over to the first part where we need to discover the Google Business Profile, and then I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions. Then I want you to ask me a lot of questions as well, right? So keep the energy in the chat bubbling. Let's make it fun. Let's make it engaging. Let's make it interesting. Please, as you join the chats, let me know who you are by telling us your name, your location, your business, what you do basically. Okay, hi Ifoma. Okay, she said it's my first time in this season of training. Hope I've not missed a lot. No, we are just about to get started. So tighten your seatbelts and get ready to fly. Thank you so much for sharing that. So we are just here, and I want you to hit the like button, Ifoma, and hit the subscribe button, and then turn on that notification bell, and hit on the share button and invite a friend, right? And thank you so much for sharing Anambra State. Okay, I hope Anambra is fine. Anambra is beautiful this morning, and the weekend is waking up very well. Okay, thank you so much, Ifoma. Okay, so yes, so I'm gonna be keeping you busy, and I want you to keep us busy as well in the chat section. Please copy the link and copy the link from the share button and invite a friend. We need others to know that we've started already. Okay, so can you find a pizza delivery near you? I want you to pull out your devices, whether you're using a smartphone or you're using a laptop, whatever you're using to join this session. If you're using a smartphone, just know that it may take you off for a little bit. So what I want you to do is to actually go in search of pizza. So can you find a pizza delivery near you? Let's go hunting for pizza. Use a keyword and let's hunt for pizza. Let's everybody find pizza. Ifoma, I want you to find pizza in your area, right? Yes, find pizza in your area, and then I want you to use some words, some keywords. Use a particular keyword to make that search. Yes, I want you to make that search briefly. So jump on your browser. It shouldn't take you up to 30 seconds. Just type something in search for pizza. Let's say you wanted to eat pizza, wanted to share pizza with a friend, share pizza with family, and you wanted to buy pizza. So just jump on that, jump on the Google search and share. Everybody jumps to Google whenever they want to make a purchase, whenever they want to pay for something, whenever they want to get something. So everybody jumps on Google to actually make a search. I don't think there's anybody that jumps on social media to make a search when they want to. People mostly jump on search engines, and most times Google, because Google is the most powerful, Google is the most used of all the search engines. So jump on Google and then search for pizza, right? And I hope you love pizza because it's not actually everybody that loves pizza, but just for the purpose of this class, let's use pizza, right? And if you don't like pizza, just manage it. And let's just make a search. Just assume you're searching for pizza and for the purpose of the class, not necessarily because you like it. I'm a pizza fan, right? And it's always fun to have pizza, not like shawarma that you always get stuck with it alone. Pizza will demand that you share, right? It will always demand to place that demand that you share with a friend. It's always sliced in various segments. So there's always a demand on pizza that you actually share. So that's what makes me prefer it to most of the other snacks because you get to share. There's always that part where you share with a friend, share with family. And yeah, hi Gabriel, how are you doing this morning? Where are you joining us from? I hope you slept fine. I hope you woke up strong. I hope weather is fair in your area. So share with us the little we should know. Let's get to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us. Please again hit on the thumbs up button, hit on the subscribe button, and hit on the share button and invite a friend. Right? Invite somebody to come join us here. Don't forget to converse with Amarachi. She's going to be present in the chats to answer to all your questions, queries, concerns, and every other thing. She'll be sharing all the links we'll be speaking from about. And Amarachi is going to be in the chats. Say hi to Amarachi. Amarachi is joining us from Benin Republic. And Judith is in the back end. Judith also is joining us from Benin Republic. So say hi to Amarachi and say hi to Judith. So we are still hunting for pizza. So maybe just 1 second, maybe 30 seconds take, and then go off your phone, go off the YouTube, go to your browser, and then type pizza delivery, pizza something. Just type a word to search for pizza. So I'm still waiting for somebody to say something. What did you find? Did you find any pizza around you in this your hunt? These are our short and brief hunts. Did you find a pizza delivery around you? So let me know in the chat if you found something. Did you find anything? What did you type, and then what did you find? So drop it in the chats, Ifoma. Okay, Ifoma said I found Diamond Pizza and Creamery. Oka, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so very much for sharing. Okay, so I'll just move on. At least Ifoma has said something. So again, please click on that share button and invite somebody to join us. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Sakwaibom this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Please join Ifoma in searching for pizza in your location. I wouldn't know which part of Akwa Ibom you are. Maybe you are in Rio or somewhere around there. So search for pizza and let us know what you found. Okay, so now there's a possibility that you used a keyword to actually make that search, right? I'm not sure what you typed, but what you typed must have ranged around pizza delivery near me or local Italian restaurant. And for those of you that have been privileged to eat or test the local Italian recipe of pizza, you bear with me that is worth a try. That's where the meal actually originated from, right? So it's their meal that if you've tested the pizza prepared by Italians, you know that there's a difference between pizza and pizza. So what you use there to actually make that search are keywords. You type those words in the Google search box, and then these keywords are very powerful. And there are those words, there are those phrases that internet users like you type into that search box when you go onto the Google search platform to find websites that match what you are actually looking for. There are ideas, there are actually topics that define what content is about, and they are very powerful when you are speaking about the search engine optimization. That the words and phrases that users search on search engines. So you get to find options like you get to find the videos, you get to find the copies, you get to find the images that show up to you. Now, what possibly you search for, like I mentioned earlier, is that maybe you type pizza delivery near you, or you type pizza plus Oka or pizza plus Akwa Ibom. So these are actually the words that define the contents that you are searching for, and also goes a long way to determine what results Google gets to show to you when you conducted any search, when you type those keywords on that search. Okay, so let's look at the tools which will help you to find the type of information that you're looking for. Now, what you saw there was made possible to you through the Google Map. I'm sure you found a lot of businesses when you actually made that search. So the Google Map is a web-based tool, it's a web-based device that provides detailed information about geographical regions and sites around the world. In addition to road maps, you get to find road maps also. Google Map also offers the aerial view and the satellite views of a lot of places. In some places, Google Map offers street views, compromising photographs around vehicles. You know, some of us might have heard of some map points. You get to find those map points that actually exist, businesses that actually have an online presence on the map. So you get to find that Google Map is a very useful tool. It's extremely very useful, not just for somebody that wants to make a trip. It's useful for especially the people that own businesses, small businesses, and big businesses, right? All right. So let's look at some benefits in a little bit of more details. What you will have. So when you search for businesses, you have a lot of options that Google suggests to you. You get to find places that customers might like, and then the map shows you a lot of history around what information is available for you to see. So you can find out that we have about 87% of phone owners who always gets to turn to search first in a moment of need. Now, what happens when people actually go to make a search is you find out that Google crawls the entire internet and it shows to you results that are relevant to the keywords that you actually use to make that search, right? And then people don't just jump on Facebook and other social media platforms to make a search. When you actually want to make a search, you go to Google, you go to a search engine, and obviously Google is a place that everybody goes to, right? And then we have about 30% of all mobile searches are location related. People are trying to find location. I think I fall among that 30% also. We are trying to find location so that you don't get missing. And if you've gotten missing before, you understand how useful Google Map can be. It comes to the rescue every time. And again, we have about 67% of those that get to use Google Map say that Google Map is a preferred option. So info always appear on desktop. You can always use the desktop. You can use your laptops, can use your tablets, can use your mobile devices. Um, Basically to make search and find locations, right? So what benefit do you think are brought to you by proper Google Map listing when looking for products or services? So let's look at a couple of benefits of the Google Map. So Google Map also makes you to mark your location. So first, by listing your business on Google, you get to have that exclusive online presence that actually shows where your business is based. People are searching for things every second of the day. So you get to find yourself. Sometimes you find that ball pinpoint that actually exists that shows location on the map. So you get to have your own space that has that pin, right? And then you make your business very discoverable on Google Places for Business. And it's a very powerful place with amazing resources that can help customers to learn about your business, about your brand, online through the geographic relevance. And then people also get directions to find your business to where actually you exist. Google Map will offer people that location, people that want to see you, people that want to visit your office, people that want to visit your store. I know you've gone to a location before that you've not known, and maybe you booked a boat or you booked an Uber or maybe you booked one of these taxi services. And trust me, what they use is a map. They use the map to drive to find. Obviously, a lot of them also don't know those places, so they also use the map to go. And if you've gone to a place on your own before, without knowing the place where that particular location is, what you always use is a map because you don't want to get missing. Or it's even more difficult to be calling whoever your contact person is every second to be able to trace yourself. And again, if you've gotten missing before, you will know how useful the Google Map is, right? Okay, it's therefore important that your business always have a listing for potential customers so that they get to find you on the Google Map, right? So conducting nearby searches using the map will make you be discovered globally, and then to make it easy for people to search for you, to find you if they're in their location. And then people can also get directions, and then people can also save places. All of those features are offered on the map. They can save those places where they want to come back and revisit. Okay. Excuse me. So another activity for you. So search and choose a business near me with your Google Map. So let's head over to the Google Map again. Search and choose a business near me. So who is here? Maria. Yeah, Maria, thank you so much for sharing that. Maria said I found Crunchies Fried Chicken and Fabiano. Thank you so much. So I want you to share with me what keywords did you use? Did you type pizza near me, or did you type pizza in Akwa Ibom, or pizza in Uyo, or pizza in Oka, pizza delivery? What words did you use? Right? So that's the next activity. Now search for a particular business near you. Just add the near me. It could be business near me, it could be pizza near me, it could be clothes sellers near me. Just type it and let me know what you find. Let me know what you find in the chat. And remember, Amarachi is there in the chat to answer to all your questions and all your queries. So when you actually made that search, I'm sure maybe when you found the crunches and the Fabiano pizza, or the one that Ifoma found. Ifoma said she found Diamond Pizza and Creamery. I'm sure there were other options, right? So what made you to actually click on that particular one that you click? What made that listing to stand out? So you get to find out that what makes somebody actually want to click a particular option among the list that are showing is a few factors. Now you must have seen a couple of images that were very catchy. Get to see what that business looks like. Possibly see what their interior looks like. You can see what their exterior looks like as well, right? Something attractive, and then maybe you get to find reviews. You found reviews. What are people saying? What were people saying about that business? And then does it actually exist in a physical location? Is the location on the map? Is there an address? And more importantly, is there a phone number to call if you want to call, right? To make a reservation and all of that. And then do they have business operation hours or they work around the clock? Right? Or they operate between a certain hour to a certain hour to tell you if they are closed or if they're open. And they have an online presence on the web where they've added their website link. That is to basically just confirm that this is a legitimate business, right? So ultimately, being visible on Google creates a more complete listing and a more complete profile. That is what actually makes you stand out. So 29% of customers are more likely to consider purchasing from businesses with a more detailed profile. I fall among that 29%. You need to complete your listing, right? If your listing is complete on Google, you are more likely to be considered reputable, and then you are also more likely to attract local visits, and then you are most likely to end up with the purchase. You end up with a purchase. If people are not visiting you, there's no way you are going to end up with a purchase, right? So, what does all of this mean in practice? So, the Google Business Profile basically is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google Search and on Google Map. Comes with very beautiful and special features that includes your business name, includes your location, your operation hours, gets to view and monitor reviews and reply to them, what customers are saying. You get to add photos, get to learn where people are searching for you from, and then the activities that are basically happening on your profile from the analytics part of the Google Business Profile. And then you can verify, you can edit your business information, and then you can help both customers and other businesses by telling them your business story, by activating the part that offers you the websites. There is a website attached to your Google Business Profile that gets to be able to tell your business story and show to people what your business actually does and why they should choose you over others, right? So when searching for information, for local information, you find out that 33% of people are looking for business hours. You find out that 32% are looking for location. I fall in that 32%. And 27% are looking for reviews. I fall under that 27% also because um, reviews are like word of mouth. People want to know what others are saying about your brand first before they are happy to do business with you. I want to know what if somebody was satisfied about the services you offered first before I think of doing business with you. Right? So I look out for the reviews most times. All right. So let's see how you can make the most of your free business profile. So with a complete Google Business Profile, you have this listing that can attract customers. You get to attract customers to your place because you post photos and then you have offers that are flying out on your profile. You get to show what makes your business special, what makes your business unique. You give customers the reason always to choose you over other brands. People are doing the same thing you're doing, don't forget, right? So everybody's in contest. So you need to give people a reason to choose your business over the rest. And then you have several more ways to give people a room to reach you. You have that calling feature that is available there. People can easily just call you directly from search. People can message you directly from search as well. And people can also drop reviews for you, which is very, very important for your search engine optimization as a brand. And then you have more ways to transact. You can do business, a lot more ways. And then you get to see how customers are connecting with you from the clicks, the calls, the bookings, the follows, and then you see how customers um, value your business, see how customers are engaging with your business profile. All right. So sharing the latest information about your business will need you to head over to marketingkits.withgoogle.com. Now, what happens is when you get to this particular page, you have this search bar. So what you need to do is type in that your business that you've set up already on your Google business profile. Then Google is going to generate some very beautiful snippets for you, highlighting what people said about you. You get to find, Google will take a line of your review that is very powerful, is very compelling, and make some very beautiful designs for you. You get to find something like review us on Google. Google produces all of that for you without you adding any parts. So what you need to do is to head over there and change the lines as much as you want. You can customize it, can change the words, can change the designs, and then you use all these beautiful things to post on your social media platforms to draw attention, to draw traffic. And then those reviews are very, very important, because when you post people's reviews, you give people this thing about I'm happy that you are dropping review for me. So more people will be happy to actually do reviews for you, right? So it's important that you use the reviews of people and showcase it outside on your social media platforms. It's very key. So head over to marketingkits.google.com. You don't need to be a designer to get this done. Google does it already for you. They already designed templates. You just need to change little things. So I'm sure she can get that link and share it somewhere in the chats. Okay, so let's say you can stay competitive with the Google business profile. So you get to make informed marketing decisions based on the feedback that customers are giving to you, based on the reviews that are dropping for you. And also based on those reviews as well, you can get to understand what services to offer your customers and your clients. And again, you can learn and you can also identify how to stand out from the crowd based on those reviews as well. What can make you stand out? You also have the privilege to see what your competitors are doing, get to see what people in the same industry, the same niche of yours are doing, so that you can tweak your options to make your business stand out a little bit more. So you learn from what the success of others, you learn from the mistakes of others, you capitalize on that, take advantage of it, identify what can make you stand out, what can be your unique selling points. And you also discover industry trends and customer preferences. All of this will be given to you on a platter of gold if you are using the Google Business Profile. So if you are yet to have a presence on the Google Business Profile, you may be losing out on a truckload of stuff. So you may need to jump on it. All right, so I'm going to be taking the first of the three pauses to answer your questions. So if you have questions for me, please drop it in the chat. I'll be happy to answer to them, engage with them, and all of that. So thank you so much, Maria, Gabriel, Ifoma. Thank you. Ifoma said I typed courier services near me in Oka and I found GRG. Courier services, I'm sure. I found GRG Logistics. Thank you so much, Ifoma, for sharing that. Thank you so much. And yeah. So who else has a question? Who else has an engagement? Who else has something to ask us? Feel free to ask us in the chats. Marachi is there. Judith is there. We'll be happy to engage with you. And again, hit on the share button to invite a friend. Remember to hit the thumbs up again. Hit on the subscribe button if you are yet to. So I'll just head over to the second part of this presentation while waiting for your questions and engagement. But thank you so far for keeping Amarachi and Judith engaged. Excuse me. So let's see how to get set up on the Google Business Profile. So we have 4 different steps, 4 very brief steps that are very simple to creating a Google Map listing. Now, the first step is for you to create your Google Business Profile. Second step is for you to get it verified. Third step is for you to complete the listing, and the fourth step is for you to complete your profile, and then you populate your listing. All right. Let's look at step 1, creating your Google Business Profile. So what you need to do is to head over to the business.google.com, business.google.com, where you are going to find Google asking you to sign up, and what you're signing up with is going to be signing up with your Gmail. Or if you have your Gmail already logged into that particular browser, what you're going to be doing is to log in, right? So you just need to log in, and then Google is going to ask you a few questions about your location, your category, your website, and then with this, first of all, you are going to be starting with filling your business name. Your business name needs to be a name that has not been used by any other business, right? So you type in the business name. It's just like for you to create, like for you to create a Twitter account or a Gmail account. That acts can't be shared. It's just unique to you and you alone, right? So you get to have that, sign in that your business name, and then you add the category of your business. How do you want, what do you want Google to call your business, right? And then it's very, very important that you select a category. It could be a hairdresser, it could be a grocer, it could be a vulcanizer, it could be an auto mechanic, whatever it is, whatever category you fall into. And just so you know, you may not be able to type the words you want as a category because Google has already prepared a list already of various business categories. So you just need to select from that list, right? Just select from that list, and yeah, just fill it in. So sometimes you may not find exactly what your own category will be. So what you're going to find is something close to it. To pick a one close to it, you may not find restaurants. You may find food businesses, right? Something like that. To be something related to what you do. And then Google is going to require that you add a location. You add a location, and location is quite important. It's optional. Google makes it optional for businesses to add locations. For businesses to add location, but meanwhile, I always advise businesses to always add the location because customers, clients tend to trust businesses that actually have a physical location where they can trace. It's important you add a location. Then you're going to be asked to add your phone number. Very important. So add a phone number that people can get to call you with. People can get to be able to converse with you directly from search. Now, before now, we need to find that number and search, and then you copy the number somewhere. No, it doesn't work like that again. You can actually dial that number directly from search, and then you call the person directly, right? So that's one of the beautiful advantages of the Google Business Profile. It offers to you. And then when you finish with that part, Google is going to require you to get it verified. Now, verification is a very important step. It's more like telling Google, okay, I'm a genuine business, I'm a real business. Please verify me. There is a brand now, the big brand now is verifying you to tell you, okay, we recognize this business. Please do business with them. If you are not verified, there's a high tendency that people won't trust you. So there are several options to get it verified: email, phone number, or the search console. Or you can head over to bit.ly/gbpvp events. I'm sure Marachi can grab that link and share it in the chat. That is for you filling a form to get reached out to through a Google partner, or you can head over to opera.com/ofb to get verified as well, or Impact Her, the organization that is training you right now, also are a verification partner. So what you need to do is to fill the form that Amarachi is going to be sharing in the chat if you have a business that is not verified, and then we'll be happy to get you verified in no time. Remember, you must get it verified. Apart from populating your listing and making it complete, if you are not verified, all of what you are doing to populate it and get it busy will be useless. It's completely going to be useless. So you need to get it verified by the brand, the people that actually own the platform. And all of this are for free. Nobody's charging you money for setting it up. Nobody's charging you money for getting it verified. It's all for free, right? Just reach out and get verified. And then if you have a couple of challenges, what you need to do is to head over to support.google.com/business. And then you're going to have all the support you need. You're going to have the support. Maybe your account was blocked. Maybe you did something against your policies or something. Just reach out, and then support is going to answer you. They're very responsive. They're going to answer you to get your business properly fixed on the map. Okay, remember Google is a platform that's giving you all of this, giving you the platform, giving you the facility, giving you the options to choose to have your business on an online presence on search and on the maps. All right, so now step 3 will be for you to ensure that your listing is complete. Your listing must be complete. You get to add your address, you get to add your opening hours and your closing hours and every other detail about your business. If you work around the clock, if you go for holidays, if you take breaks, your contact details and all your visual content and your logo, most importantly, your logo is very, very important. So a complete listing will have it that you have 2.7 times more likelihood to be considered reputable, and then you have 70% more likelihood to attract local visits. You have 7 times more likelihood to attract a click, and you have 50% more likelihood to lead to a purchase. What that also means is you have 2.7 times less likelihood if you are not complete to get a click. You have 70% and less likelihood to not attract the local visits if you are not complete. And then 50% less likelihood to not lead to a purchase because people are not visiting you because your listing is not complete. So you need to populate that your business profile as long as you've set it up. Keep it busy, populate it, right? So you get to populate by adding photos. Photos are very important. Add photos of what you're doing, add photos of your product, add photos of your services, update your opening hours, update your closing hours. If you are working around the clock, please show it. Keep your content fresh as well. Keep your content very fresh. Don't post today and come back in 3 years. So let's look at each of them briefly. You add photos, especially your logos. Get to have these parts where people get this subconsciousness about a particular brand. For instance, if you are looking at the logo of Mercedes, you can tell that is Mercedes without even somebody writing it anywhere because there's this thing, graphics built into people's subconscious that you've seen it over the years. Same thing with brands like Star, Guinness, and all those things. If you think of a wrestle fight now what is in your mind is WWE or WWF, right? Is that logo that is also ringing in your mind? There's something about brand logos that makes people have this subconscious. It builds this image in people's subconscious, so they easily just recognize a particular brand without even seeing the name. So the logos are very important. So if you have a business that doesn't have a logo, create one, right? If you can't afford a brand, if you can't afford a brand creative guy, head over to canva.com and then create one for yourself. Create a cover photo as well. Picture that best represents what your business is doing. Then you can also add additional photos to highlight features of your business, to highlight what customers will also what customers will see that will make them prefer you over others, that can always encourage their customer purchasing decisions, right? So you add as much information as possible and ensure that the core information is up to date, your pictures, your services, your products, and everything you do around that space. So you keep checking your address, keep checking your website links, keep checking all your images, make sure everything is loading well, right? Think of it like a customer. How will a customer actually behave when they head over to a particular web page? So you need to keep that your web page very, very, very busy, right? Click on things, be critical on everything. Don't treat it like it's your own when you want to be critical. Do what you feel an average person would have done if they want to break you. Are all the links working, and then more importantly, treat your Google business profile as your social media accounts, right? Don't post today and come back in 3 years time. Okay, so it's important also that you update your operation hours. Head over to the info section. Now it may not look exactly like what you're seeing on your screen because this is the dashboard that Google have added. They've added, you can manage now directly from search. So it may look a little bit different from what you're seeing, but you also have the option to come back here, right? So under the info section, you can find options to add business hours. You can work if you are working from 8 to 8, you are working from 8 to 5, 8 to 6. You choose, right? Choose all those options that are available for you, and then keep customers in the loop around your operation hours. Like I like making this instance. If you used to normally work between 9 to 5, then on this fateful day, nobody's going to be available in the office because maybe you guys are going for a traditional marriage of one of your one of your members, one of your staff, right? And everybody is not going to be around in the office, and you leave the office without even updating it on your Google Business profile. And somebody comes to make a search about that business, and you show up, the person clicks to make a call, and then nobody can be reached. But your operation hours says that you are still working. If I were to be that customer, I will not call you again, right? So you need to keep your customers in the loop. If you're not going to be available for a particular day, you just switch it off. Let them know that you are off for that day. Very simple, right? It's important to keep customers in the loop. Show to them your temporary business closures, show to them your appointment links, and every other detail that is present on that Google Business profile where you can add a lot of information about what you're doing. And then keep your content fresh, opening hours, important, edit your business information, use attributes to highlight your service options, and then the hours of operations, and then the disclaimers are very, very important as well. And then add a post to your profile. Always make a post. Don't keep your profile bare. Don't drop it today and come back in. Don't drop a post today and come back in 3 years time. That would be very, very unhealthy. So treat your business profile as your social media account, and then utilize the Google Trends to make a research on keywords that are useful to you, keywords that are industry related, so that you can make content around those keywords to give you a proper search engine optimization. And then turn on that to messaging features to enable people to be able to click and drop you a message most times. Then make sure you highlight your temporary closures like what I just described now. Let customers be in the loop around what you're doing, right? Don't let people out of the loop on what you do. Let everybody understand that you're working today, you're not working today, and all of that. Okay. So another one is for you to create a website for your business using the Google Business profile. Now, first impression counts. It counts because um, people tend to find when people find a particular brand without a website. There's this thing about what people think. When you have a website, people tend to be a little bit more confident when doing business with you. So it's important to own a website. So if you don't have money to build one for yourself, maybe you cannot design with the Wix, if you cannot pay developers to build for you, or you cannot pay a web designer to design for you, right? Or you cannot design it by yourself using the website builders, the likes of the sites, the google.com, wix.com, WordPress, Magento, Squarespace, and all those other web designing tools. What you need to do is to head over to the Google Business profile that is completely free. So when you head over there, you get to find out that you can create a free website for yourself and create a free website for yourself. So you just need to go to that place, the option under the info section, under the dashboard, and then you're going to find websites. So what happens is they are already designed templates that already exist, and Google is going to use the name of that business that you registered to actually create something for you. So what you need to do, they go there and change those details, change it to what you want, right? Change it to the details you want, change the captions, can even change the entire URL. For instance, if you signed up on your Google Business profile as Stacy's Bakery, what you're going to be finding there's going to be Stacy's bakery business site. So if you don't want it to have that long string, you can say, okay, I want to be stk .business.site. That .business.site must always follow because it's a Google product and it will be named according to the business site. So just change it to stk.business.site. So you can shorten it. You can change the pictures. You can change every other thing. You can write content. And the interesting thing about the Google business profile website is that you get to find out that you can add some more details. When people drop reviews for you, you automatically populate on that website. When you make a post of your photos and videos and every other thing, you automatically get populated on that website, right? Yeah, so it's a very, very beautiful place for you to head over to get things done. And if you want to set it up, use your system, use your PC preferably. The phone can still do it, but you have more leverage. You have a lot of things to play around with if you are using your desktop or your laptop or your PC. So before now, Google used to have an app where you can head over to download on Android and on iOS. And but now Google has first started the app, right? So what you need to do now is on the browser you are using, just sign in your Gmail, the Gmail that you use to set up your Google business account. And then what you need to do is just make a search. Just type that your business name on search, and then your business is going to show up. And then you can manage it directly from search. You don't need to have a particular dashboard like it used to be before. Like what it will look like. It used to look like this before. You get to find the home, the info, the photos, ads, and the rest of them. Before now, it used to look like this. Only this type you need to sign into a particular dashboard. But now, from search, you can manage your business directly from search. Can attract customers by sharing offers, photos, events. Can engage customers on the go by looking at their reviews and responding to their reviews. And then you can make your business stand out also by adding beautiful photos and videos. And then you can learn about your customers from the analytics part of it. And more importantly, manage your business on Google. So you get to have all these options available for you directly from search. So you don't need to stretch yourself and stress yourself like you use. And remember, treat your Google business profile like a social media account, right? Keep it busy, keep your posts coming, keep your content coming, keep your content fresh, and make sure you're using the right keywords to actually make that search, to actually make content around, because it helps your search engine optimization. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking the second. I'm supposed to take the second pause, right? But I'm not going to take that pause because we are almost behind time. So I'm just going to wrap it off in the next couple of minutes. Then I'm going to come back to the chat to answer to all your questions. If you have questions, queries, concerns, whatever it is, please drop it in the chats for us. I know Marachi has been doing a great job. And thank you, Mfonokban, for joining us this morning. We are grateful. And so Marachi has been doing a great job. Judith is there in the chat as well. Please do well to say hi to them and keep them busy in the chats. Okay, so let's look at the last part. Create an engaging Google business profile listing. So you need to make your listing to stand out, right? By adding engaging photography and creating engaging posts and engaging with your customers and taking advantage of insights, right? So let's look at the first one, adding engaging photography. So it's important that you have a good enough picture to be able to showcase to customers on what they are doing. So if you want to take a photo of your brand, you want to take a photo of your product, it's important that you have proper lighting. Make sure your image is well lit, and make sure the subject matter is clearly visible, not covered with shadows or darkness. Make sure the light is coming from behind the camera, not in front of the camera. If the light in front of me is not bright enough, you're going to find out that I'll be looking dark in front of you because the camera is in front of me right now. But since the light is coming from behind the camera, it's throwing the rays on me, who happens to be the image. That's why you can see my face clearly, right? So having lighting at your disposal enables you to have a lot more flexibility. You can do the sun as well. You can use the sun as a lighting source, so that you don't get to blur your camera, you don't get to block the subject matter, right? So the light needs to be behind the camera, not in front of the camera. Because in front of the camera, the image would tend to be dark in front of the camera, right? And then when you finish with having a very good lighting, you need to focus. You need to try to avoid blurring the shots. You need to have something clear enough for somebody to be able to read every detail of it at first attempt, first intention, not having to zoom in to be able to get details and all of that. So it's easier to do nowadays because of smartphones and digital cameras. Always have that autofocus thing. So you have that much option to be able to get your focus properly done when you're trying to take a shot. And then more importantly, after taking the shot, you need to edit. So you use softwares. You need to use editing softwares. And you have those softwares present now on your smartphones, or you can use laptop-based softwares, the likes of Adobe Photoshop, InDesign, to enable you edit all those images. So you are aware of the filters that actually exist on phones. Well, I'm not much of a filter kind of fan, but Snapchat does a lot. And then if you are sending professional pictures out about a brand, I will advise that you tone down the the filtering thing, right? Tone it down a little bit because people want to relate with exactly how the picture, the image looks like when they see it out there. And then you need to frame the shots. So you relate to a few areas. Now you may need to consider what can be seen in the photo, what can be seen, what's in the background. Is there anything that is there that is not supposed to be there? You frame it out, you cut it out, and then just make the picture more clear, make the focus of the picture more clear, make it more visible. You can take out the background, you can take out the particular image that came into the shots. Is there anything in front of the subject matter that shouldn't be there? You take it out. People need to focus on the image and it needs to be as clear as possible. All right, and then photos again for your business listing. We also need you to add exterior photos. We need you to add interior photos and virtual tours, and possibly around your business, how your business actually looks from inside. People want to see what they are going to be seeing ahead of time. Want to see how beautiful that business, that interior is ahead of time. So you need to have pictures that are very catchy, so that someone can actually have a view first before they actually come in to actually make a booking or actually make a purchase, right? So street views are also important. They can enable customers to make a research before even making a thought about coming to see what you're doing. And then you need to also create engaging posts, which is very, very key. Your post must be very, very key. Keeping people in the loop around what you do is very, very important. So you make a post, head over to the post, and then click on it, add a title, and then write contents that are rich, right? Must be contents that are rich, and then you should provide call to action on what you want people to do. Do you want them to download now, call now, visit now, whatever it is you want them to do? And it's also important that you use videos and photos, and then let your description be very clear, and then ensure that all your posts are accurate. If you're adding a title, you have about 58 characters to make that done. Call to action, the book now, the call now, visit now, and all of that all needs to be on point. And if you are using videos and photos, you can have up to 40 pixel wide and 30 pixel tall in JPEG formats and PNG formats. But if you are doing videos, you can have several formats: AVI, MP4, MOV, FLV, WMV, MPG, M4V, MKV, M2TS, and MTS. Then you can do a maximum of 100 MB. Now, Google have made it possible that you can upload most of the formats available. Will make it easier for you to upload from any device, right? Then your description needs to be very clear and on point. And then you may not be able to do more than 150, 1500, let's say 1500 characters on that description. But most times it's always important that you have maybe a maximum of 300 words so that you have 1 minute read. People don't have time to read too much on the internet. It's important that you have people have lesser to read per time, right? It's important that also you add important keywords at strategic points in your content so that Google crawls it and it adds to how your search engine optimization actually performs. Make sure all your spellings are correct. You can apply tools like Grammarly. Grammarly will come to your rescue. If your tenses are wrong, if you are using the advanced, the paid version, it may even recoin your words for you to make it make more sense. You understand? Right? So Grammarly is a good tool to use to enable you not to have wrong tenses and wrong spellings. And again, don't post today and come back 3 years time. Keep post coming, keep post fresh, and then so keep your people and keep your customers engaged. As long as you are posting on social media platforms, you should also post on your Google Business profile. Treat your Google Business profile like your social media platform, and then you begin to draw a lot of attention when you do all of that. All right, so let's see how you can engage with customers on the Google Business profile. So you need to have that. You need to have your business properly verified so that you can be getting reviews. And again, I didn't mention. I need to reiterate that if you are not verified, You can post you can post photos, you can post pictures, you can post images and all of that, but nobody can see them. That's the interesting part. Nobody can see them. You need to have yourself, your brand, your business verified first before Google begin to show your pictures and your videos to the public. Same thing with reviews. Same thing with the messaging feature. If you're not verified, can't have Google won't show your products, your services, your brand to the public. So you're only going to be stuck with it. So get yourself verified so you can gain more customers because reviews are powerful. You get to showcase, it showcases the number of people that trust your business. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like word of mouth. Word of mouth is one of the most powerful ways of marketing. People refer people because they trust this particular brand. So the people make it. They find personally, like I mentioned earlier, I look at the reviews first before I even look at the price, right? So it's important that you build that trust and then you improve your visibility on Google ranking just because people are dropping reviews for you. And when you are asking for reviews, you ask for it, you beg for it. Beg people to drop reviews for you because it's important for Google to use it to rank you higher. And they should drop reviews with a 5 star for you. Some people could be some evil competitors could always be there also, you know. When they tear you down, they can drop a bad review or give you 1 star and all of that. All those people will still exist, right? They will still exist. But it's one that you know that it's important that you respond to those reviews openly. Respond to them and build that relationship when customers are happy to drop a review for you. Be happy to respond to it. Be happy to screenshot their reviews and post it on social media platforms. Let them feel loved, that you trust, that you're happy that they are giving reviews. Can head over to the marketing kits that we spoke about earlier and use those their reviews and generate those beautiful snippets and post it on your social media handles. Let them understand that you love the fact that they are giving you reviews, right? So take advantage of that and build relationship with your customers. Let them know that there's a personality, there's a person behind that brand. No, it's a person behind that. People don't want to deal with robots. They want to deal with a real person. So let them know that there's a person behind that brand. And one other thing you shouldn't do is to pay for reviews. Don't pay for reviews. It's not professional, right? And then don't leave reviews by yourself. Reply to the reviews instead. And don't delete the reviews again. Don't delete it there. Let people see that you are a business, you're a work in progress. And just like I mentioned earlier, everybody can like you. If everybody likes you, your competitors will not like you because you are trying to get the same customers that they are getting. So avoid paying for reviews. Let people feel happy to drop reviews for you. Copy that your review link from that Google Business profile page and paste it around your products, your services, and then let people understand that you want them to, you are happy that they drop reviews for you. When they drop those reviews, make a screenshot, generate the toolkits, and then post it on social media handles. Make them happy that you are actually posting reviews about what they dropped about your business. Yeah. So, what do you think you could do to encourage customers to drop reviews for you? What do you think you could do? How do you get to collect all these feedbacks? You need to collect customer feedbacks. You could drop survey forms, maybe handwritten survey forms via. They can fill an email, their email for you, where you can be submitting survey forms to them via emails. You can share a feedback URL, a feedback link, or you can display feedback to customers to show that you value their business. And most time, Google will always prompt you. If you visit a particular place, we will always ask you on your device, how did you see this place? What they are doing there, they're basically asking you to review that business and to help that brand. Google always prompts you. So whether Google prompts you or not, you as the business owner feel happy to get that prompt done. Reach out to your customers, let them know that you are happy that they say something about your brand out there in the public, right? All right. So you leverage on the insights that are available um, on the Google Business profile to grow your business, to grow your brand. You need to understand how your audience behave. You need to understand what their needs are. You need to understand how new customers got to reach, and you find that in the insight parts of the Google Business profile. And again, if you are not verified, you can't see this thing. You need to be verified to be able to see this. So you can find the direct searches. Customers have found you directly from searching about your business and your brand, your services, or your address. You can find discovery searches, a customer that searched for your category. or a product of yours or a service that you offer at your listing appeared, or you can find branded searches, customers that search for your brand or a brand related to your business, right? This category also can only appear if your listing has appeared at least once for a branded search, and then you can find the total number of searches, which is the total number of the direct searches, the discovery searches, and the branded searches. So it's important that you take advantage of all this to find actually how many people visited your business, how many people actually made the search, how many people actually called you, and all those other options. So what you're basically going to be learning from your insight to be how customers found you, like I mentioned earlier, what they did when they found you. Did they actually make a call? Did they make a purchase? Where are these guys coming from? Which location are they coming from? Where are they engaging you from? And then you can find the time when most people are engaging you, and then also you can see how your engagement compares to your similar listing around your industry. You can always draw that comparison to see if you are doing well or if you are not doing well. All right, so I'm going to be taking the last pause to answer to all your questions, and please fill the attendance form that has been shared by Marachi. It's been pinned to the screen. Please feel free to fill that form. And do you have questions for me? Am I that much of a very good teacher? If you don't ask me questions, that means you understand what I've been teaching all along, right? Okay, so share with me in the chat what you feel um, could be a concern. What do you want us to change? How have you enjoyed the session so far, the content so far? So share with us in the chat, and I'll be happy to engage with you. Amarachi, thank you so much for keeping everybody busy, and thank you, Judith, for the great work you're doing. So if you own a small business, big business, you have another opportunity to join the Hustler Academy. Remember, you get to have your business growth plan, you have sales, you have digital marketing, you have learning financing and how to source for funds, and then you have you get to learn how to pitch, how to draw a pitch, an elevator pitch, and you get to get matched with a mentor that will walk you through every process that you did not understand. So this is offering this to you. Google is offering this to you for free. They want your business to grow. They want your business to scale. So all you need to do is just to apply. So head over to g.co/Hustler Academy and apply to join the next cohorts of the Hustler Academy, right? Okay, and if you have asked for the slide before, this is what is more than the slide. The slide is just bullet points. But if you head over to learndigital.google.com/digital skills/courses, we call it the Google University. You have every detail here to learn, to grow your knowledge base, grow your business, grow your brand, and then you have all of this available for you on that particular link. So head over there and then make yourself happy by growing and gaining more knowledge, right? And then follow us on social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. March is going to be sharing all those links in the chat. So do well to engage with all these links, and then take a screenshots and share on social media platforms and tag Digital Skills for Africa, letting them know that you have enjoyed the content that came from this platform. All right, so thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you so much for keeping us busy in the chats. And please fill the form so that the certificates can get to you. Yes, if you fill the form, the certificate will come to you, right? And please make sure you fill the form correctly with your proper names. And if you have any questions, I'm still here for maybe a few more seconds to answer to your questions. Marcia has done a great job sharing all those links. So thank you so much, everybody, and then we hope to see you in our next session. So enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the rest of your day. All right, guys. So see you some other time.